final spring, George and Allie had a project. A garden. They dug holes, planted seeds, watered, and waited until a tiny sprout appeared. Before long, they were the proud parents of a healthy, growing garden. Then one day, Allie had some news.
It's all up to you now, George.
It turned out, Allie and the Rankins were going on vacation for 6 weeks. The garden was in George's hands. Every morning, he watered and pulled out the weeds so the flowers had room to grow. And then one day, flowers started blooming. George couldn't wait to send Allie a picture. Someone else was impressed with George and Allie's flowers, too. A deer. George had to be careful not to scare the deer away. The next morning, George was eager to check his garden. Flowers weren't supposed to go back into the ground, were they? His deer friend was back. It turned out that the deer liked George's flowers too much. This was horrible. George could just imagine what Allie would say. George didn't know what to do. Then at breakfast, he had an idea. Maybe if George shared his oatmeal, the deer wouldn't want to eat his garden. But the deer didn't like oatmeal. She liked flowers. It was time to call in an expert.
Looks like a deer's been eating your flowers. Yep. My mom had the same problem, but last week she built a high fence and they all went way far away. There's plenty of grass and wildflowers for them to eat. You just have to keep them out there. Hey, maybe you could build a tall fence too. A really high one they can't jump over. Let's see. To buy wood for a real deer-proof fence, we'll need exactly way more money than we've got.
So the fence was out. How else could George keep the deer away? Only one thing had kept the deer out so far.
You mean you want to stand in the garden all day?
George had built a scarecrow to keep pigeons away. Maybe he could make a scared deer.